Success is small discipline, every day. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, and it's definitely not rushed. Most of us imagine success as this huge breakthrough moment, a sudden win, a big opportunity, a single day when everything finally just clicks into place. But real success, it rarely announces itself. It arrives quietly. It shows up through habits so small they almost feel meaningless. And honestly, that's why most people miss it entirely. So, let's take a breath. Slow down. Let's talk about discipline, not the harsh kind, not punishment, not forcing yourself through pain, but the gentle kind, the kind that says, I'll just do this one small thing today. See, every single day, you are casting a vote for the person you will become, not with big, life-altering decisions, but with the tiny ones. Do you wake up and immediately reach for your phone? Or do you take one quiet moment just to breathe? Do you avoid a task because it feels overwhelming? Or do you just start it, even imperfectly? Do you quit because you don't feel motivated? Or do you continue simply because you decided to, a long time ago? These little choices don't feel important. That's the illusion. Small discipline is invisible at first. Nobody claps for it. No one notices. No one praises you for your consistency. And yet, this is where everything begins to change. Think of discipline like water dripping on a stone. One drop does nothing. 100 drops do nothing. But over time, the stone starts to change. Not because the water is powerful, but because it is patient. Most people don't fail because they lack intelligence or talent. They fail because they underestimate the power of small things. They want transformation. Without the repetition, they want results. Without the routine, they want growth. Without the discomfort. But discipline doesn't demand intensity. It only asks for honesty. Can you show up today even at just 40%? Can you keep going even when no one sees any progress? Can you trust that your effort is compounding, even when the reward is delayed? Let's slow this down for a second. Imagine two people. One waits for motivation to strike. The other builds a simple, easy routine. One works incredibly hard, but only when they feel inspired. The other works gently, but consistently. After a week, there's no real difference between them. After a month, it's still pretty small. But after a year, their lives no longer look the same. Discipline isn't about doing more. It's about doing just enough, repeatedly. Enough reading, enough movement, enough learning, enough effort, day after day after day. Here's the quiet truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And your systems are built from habits. Habits are built from discipline. And discipline is built from those small, daily decisions. Most people get exhausted because they try to change everything all at once. But real, lasting change is much slower. It's about choosing one small habit and protecting it. Even on your bad days, especially on your bad days, you don't need a perfect morning routine. You don't need a complete life overhaul. You just need one promise you can keep to yourself, daily. One walk, one page of a book, one practice session, one small step forward. Discipline doesn't shout, it whispers. It just says, just do a little today. And tomorrow it says the same thing. Over time, something interesting happens. What once required so much effort becomes automatic. What once felt heavy becomes a part of who you are. You don't have to force discipline anymore. You become disciplined. This is where real confidence comes from. Not from big achievements, but from trust. Trusting yourself to show up. Trusting yourself to continue. Trusting yourself not to quit when things get quiet. Most people want fast results because they don't trust the process. But the process works, whether you believe in it or not. Just like gravity, just like time. And then one day, without even realizing when it happened, you'll look back and you will see that your life has changed. Not because of one big decision, but because you stayed consistent with all the small ones. Success didn't come suddenly. It arrived slowly, calmly, quietly, built by a discipline so small, no one noticed, except you. So don't rush, don't force it, just commit to today. One small action, done with care, done with intention, then rest, and tomorrow do it again. That's how real success is built. Thanks for watching.